And this morning, the ABC News fixer Stephanie Zimmerman on the case of a couple complaining about getting the runaround when they tried to collect on their trip insurance policy. They got so frustrated and turned to her for help.
Craig and Pamela Chernick of Denver, Colorado are active retirees, enjoying time as grandparents, but also jetting off to places every traveler dreams of. They've been all over, from China to Paris to Tahiti. In recent years, Craig and Pamela have become serious globetrotters.
We've learned a lot in 4.5 years.
The couple's travel smarts extend to trip insurance, which they made sure they bought for a trip last year to the Greek island of Corfu on Aegean Airlines. It promised to cover cancellations for any reason.
We never know what's going to happen that can interrupt our plans.
Sure enough, those plans were interrupted when Pamela tripped and broke her heel. They had to cancel the trip, but when they tried to collect on that policy, they hit a dead end.
We sent several emails and called them, and I was really irritated. That was our money, and we should have gotten it back.
After 10 months, the Chernicks threw in the towel and called the ABC News fixer. Stephanie Zimmerman and her team stepped in, asking Aegean to investigate that missing money. The airline opened its files, telling us the couple should have been paid under the terms of their travel insurance. In the end, our fixer got the airline to issue the full refund.
It's fixed. Thank you, ABC News fixer.
And we're all in luck because Stephanie joins us from Chicago this morning. Good morning, Stephanie.
Good morning.
You know, most people never dream that their vacation is going to be ruined by an illness or an injury, but travel insurance can really vary in its protection. How so?
Well, that's right, Paula. You really have to read these policies very carefully and check on whether it's going to limit how much money you can get as a refund, and also check whether it excludes any pre-existing medical conditions, because some of these policies are better than others.
Yeah, you got to look for those medical exclusions. So when do you recommend buying travel insurance?
Well, if you're planning a really expensive vacation, or if you're concerned at all that an emergency could cause you to cut your trip short, then yes, you should get it. And it'll cost, for a typical policy, about 4 to 8% of the total cost of the trip. So in that case, it might be worth it.
It is worth it. Stephanie, I think you put all of us in the mood for a vacation this morning, but great advice. Thank you for joining us. And if you do have a consumer problem for the ABC News Fixer, you can find her at abcnews.com/fixer. Dan?
Excellent.